Good morning. In the papers today, rich overseas students are outbidding London's bankers in the competition to rent luxury pads in the capital's most prime exclusive areas. In central London's most grand addresses, where rents can easily top £1,000 per week, highly affluent foreign undergraduates are renting luxury flats at a record rate, according to the London Central Portfolio, which accounts for 41% of the tenancy agreements in prime central London. The study found that the number of rich overseas student renters has risen, with their share of the sector doubling to 29% between 2006 and 2012, which contrasts with the number of finance professionals renting in the prime areas of London, such as Mayfair, Belgravia and Chelsea. While rentals of prime central London flats by finance professionals have slowed down significantly, foreign students have filled the gap. The rate of young people buying homes has fallen to the lowest level on record. Just 3% of buyers in June were aged 18 to 30, or 48% were aged 31 to 40, according to a new report by the National Association of Estate Agents. The 3% for the younger age bracket in the lowest level the NEAE has ever recorded. First-time buyers of all ages accounted for 20% of sales, which is down from 25% of May. It has been widely recognised that things are getting even more difficult for first-time buyers. In economic news today, European Union foreign ministers will meet in Brussels today to discuss a series of hard-hitting economic sanctions designed to force Putin into changing his calculations. The plan is to impose oil, gas, defence and banking sanctions against Russia over its role in the Malaysia Airways disaster in Ukraine if the situation does not improve. Some countries have been more willing than others to take the economic hit, with David Cameron said to be the most outspoken in his calls for sanctions. It has been argued that the sanctions may spiral, leading to a trade tit-for-tat, which would hit both sides extremely hard and could mean Russia and the EU fall back into recession. And finally, in trade terms, it is easier for Cameron to make sanctions than his counterparts, as around 2.5% of Russian imports come from Britain, and the country's share of the import market is lower than that of France, Germany and Italy. But sanctions would bite the hardest in the financial sector. Russian companies are well represented on the London Stock Exchange, and UK trade and investment have helped Moscow go forward as an international financial centre. London is a major destination for Russian businesses, and Russian oligarchs are major property owners in Britain. There are also fears that the energy sector could be hit. Osborne said sanctions can have an economic impact, but the economic impact of not having respected international borders and the economic impact of what has been seen with the tragedy of the airline are much greater. Thank you.